friends, and welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you are back. If you are new, hi, my name's Rabbit and my pronouns are they, them, and either way, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I hope you're having a really good spooky season, first of all, and second of all, I'm so freaking excited about today's video because Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of my favorite musicals of all time. One of my favorite October traditions is to go see it in the theater and like yell out all the goofy lines and like see everyone in costume and of course dress up myself and have like little prop bags for the pals or just Cage that comes along, like whatever it might be. So I just wanted to really enjoy and celebrate that extra this year by making a video that's kind of a lookbook, kind of a closet cosplay of just the characters from Rocky Horror. So I'm not going to do every single character specifically. I'm not going to do Rocky because I don't have a pair of gold underwear and gold boots. But the other outfits I think are really, really fun, and I think it's just like a good twist on some characters. And I just wanted to kind of like continue this Halloween lookbook series of like using what I already have in my closet without like buying new things and kind of seeing like what can be repurposed as like a different piece of like an outfit for this character or that character. So I hope you've been enjoying these things. If this comes out when I plan it to, I've already done my Buffy lookbook and my general like horror musical lookbook, but because Rocky Horror is like such a special one in like the community and just like to me, I needed to like honor it especially. So without further ado, let's get into the looks. Okay. I am so happy. This is my Dr. Frank-n-Furter look. This is so fun. Okay, amazing character design. I had to do something special for Dr. Frank-n-Furter. So I've got just like my regular hair, all curly, messy, doing its own thing. I had to do the makeup, obviously. My favorite thing about Frank's makeup is the fact that it doesn't look good. Like when you see it up close, it's like all the stubble and like the things are running and like not properly blended and everything, and I just love when like makeup isn't perfect and like looks kind of crappy and bad intentionally, and then it also makes it way less intimidating to recreate. So I got like the intense eyebrows, the intense eyeshadow, the liner, the lipstick, the contour, it's a whole thing. Had to do the pearl necklace, of course, and then my favorite Frank look is when he's wearing like the leather jacket with the corset, so I had to do little leather jacket. I figured this one works because it has like lots of little pins and attachments and things like that, and his also has that. And then this is a corset that I got on Facebook Marketplace. I know his is much more like high-necked, but I didn't have a high-necked corset, so we're just living with what we got. I wasn't brave enough to wear like the super tiny underwear that he wears on camera, so I'm wearing like kind of boy shorts. But like we're practically there, it's fine. And then I have a pair of garters and my stockings, and of course like the little high-heeled. So yeah, that's my look for Dr. Frank-n-Furter. I love it. This is so fun. Okay, this is so odd. This is my look for Janet. Obviously kind of at the beginning of the movie before she gets in her cute little slip dress and all this stuff happens. Susan Sarandon. Such a hottie. If you guys like the Rocky Horror Picture Show and you haven't seen The Hunger and you are a fan of Susan Sarandon and David Bowie and Bauhaus, you're missing out. You gotta watch it. Okay, so let me talk you through this look. Got my blonde wig on. I put in these little pink barrettes, hair clip things, because Janet has like her hair pinned back like a little bit. And then for makeup, I did like a neutral eyeshadow, but just like a little darker to spice it up a tiny bit, and like a pink lipstick, but again a little tiny bit darker, just for a bit of something. And then the dress I am wearing, I found it at the thrift store. It's technically a Stranger Things dress. I believe the character who wears it originally is 11, but it's a pink dress that looks similar enough to Janet, so I figured it would be good for this. And this cardigan is like a vintage hand crochet cardigan that my mom gave me recently, and it's really itchy, so I feel like the only way I can wear it is over stuff like this. I know Janet's is white, but I don't own a white cardigan. This is the closest thing, and I feel like it goes. It like, yeah, has her sweet little thing. And then I know she doesn't wear any jewelry really in the show, but I gave her this like cross necklace just to be like, oh, I'm like such a little good girl, you know? And then I have these big heart-shaped earrings. So this is what kind of the outfit looks like from here. So for shoes and footwear and stuff, I'm wearing these adorable little pink demonias, and then I layered them with these little sheer socks. They have like a little pink bow at the top, and then otherwise are just clear, and I feel like the schoolgirl look of like socks with Mary Janes is very Janet coded. So yeah, that was kind of the idea with this. I don't feel like myself at all, but it's so freaking fun just to get to like play dress up. On to the next. This is my look for Brad Majors. I feel like such a dad, it's not even funny. Also, I a little bit can't see, so this will be probably a short one. Okay, I combed my hair, or like my bangs to the side, because he has like his little side thing. It's kind of hard to do with my hairstyle, but we did our best. I just put my hair in a like ponytail in the back to kind of try to make it look like it wasn't super long or anything. I'm wearing Cage's old glasses because they're the most similar ones that we have that look like Brad's. And then I have his classic white button down with like the green and this kind of khaki jacket thing. I borrowed it from Cage. It's his most dad-ish sweater and very hipstery. I feel like this is like a very like hipster Brad look. I also think Brad's like such a sweetie, so I decided to add like a little locket charm. I bet this would have a picture of Janet. Like they're on their honeymoon, they just got married, you know, so I had to have like a little bit of like a lovey-dovey element. Then for footwear and stuff, nothing crazy special. I just went with a pair of jeans and some creepers. I feel like creepers are the most like academic dork shoe kind of thing that I have, and that's Brad, if nothing else. So yeah, my Brad look, pretty boring, but it's always a fun time to get to dress up like someone else and be like, oh, so that's what we look like. Okay, makeup super simple, brown eyeshadow, chapstick. Okay, this look might be a little bit familiar if you stuck through my Halloween vlogs last year, but another delightful character, Magenta. So I have this tiny little kind of lace thing. It's not really a hat, it's just a piece of white felt with some lace on it and some hair clips, because hers is just kind of like a little tissue that it looks like she stuck on her head, so I want to emulate that. Got my natural hair just down to try to do that incredible Patricia Quinn hair. Oh my god, iconic, another beautiful iconic wonderful lady. I love her. For eyeshadow I just did like purple, dark, black, brown, mixed it all up, and then did like black lip liner with red lipstick because that looks like kind of what she's got going on in the movie. I have this slightly delicate O-ring choker and then this black velvet dress with the collar and the sleeves built in. To go see the movie last year I made this little apron. It's just out of a white sheet with like some little random put together things. It's very haphazard, but don't worry about it. I added these little gloves just to add something extra to the outfit because I felt like it just needed like a teeny tiny touch of extra black. And then I have my ripped fishnet tights because don't have any not ripped ones. And then her boots are like pointy little boots it looks like in the show, so I went with these that are the closest to pointy little boots that I have. Magenta, wonderful. Such a fun character, such a fun look, so iconic. The maid, like the goth maid aesthetic, so good. And like the messy maid, very sexy. She's so good. Honestly, everyone in this movie is so hot. Can't get enough of it, but I don't know, I love it. All right, on to the next look. Okay, so this is my look for Riff Raff. Obviously got the blonde wig on. I know it's the wrong shape, but we're just living with it. For makeup, I've mostly concentrated the red underneath the eyes to give that super like undead tired look, just like some red lipstick. And then for jewelry, I've just gotten these little possum bone earrings that are made out of spines because I could totally see Riff Raff like getting little creatures and making jewelry out of their bones. I'm wearing these little gloves that I DIY'd because he has little gloves. This suit jacket that belongs to Cage, and this white button down because he has like kind of a white vesty thing on underneath his thing. This is what we're looking like without. And then for bottoms, I'm just wearing these faux leather pants with some Doc Martens. Kind of just wanted like some simple shoes, simple pants. Riff Raff, my beloved. I honestly, Cage will never let me live this down, but I remember the first time that I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show and like saw Riff Raff in the window and I was like, he's cute. Cage makes fun of me for my attraction to that crusty old man, but what can I say? Anyway, my Riff Raff look, I'm happy with it, enjoying it. On to the next. It's time for my favorite character. This is my look for Columbia, Lil Nell's character. She's the cutest thing in the world. Ever since I saw Rocky Horror for the first time, her and Magenta, but just like specifically her and like her adorable little voice, and her and Eddie, oh, I love her. She's perfect. She's perfection. Okay, the thing that this is missing is a top hat. I don't own a top hat. The closest thing I own is a witch hat. But when I put on the witch hat, it doesn't give Columbia anymore. You know what I mean? it just gives kind of like witchy something, so ditching the hat. Okay, we have orange hair. I tried to do my hair just like slicked back, but it looked really weird, so we're not doing that. Dark eye makeup, especially with like the really smudgy kohl eyeliner and like her red lipstick, had to do it, plus her ridiculous blush. I don't know if it's like actually showing up on camera. Look at this blush. I only have one bow tie. It's Cage's from when we did a Beetlejuice costume, but it's red, and I think hers is red, though hers is sparkly, so I figured we'd go for it. And then in terms of her actual outfit, this is all wrong colors, I completely know, but I didn't want to like buy anything for these videos. I just wanted to like kind of go with what I had. So I'm wearing this fishnet shirt kind of oddly, but I like layered it to look like her little bolero thing. It's not golden sparkly, but let's just picture that this is like a goth version. I've got her little corset, again, not sparkly and sequined, but will live. And then the shorts, hers obviously are black with like all the multicolored ribbons or whatever they are, but I just had black and white shorts, so we're working with it. And then I know her fishnets aren't ripped, but all of mine have rips in them, so we're living with it. And I don't have little blue socks and little Mary Janes, but I have these like gray socks with these little kind of adorable shoes, so it is kind of giving the same vibe. This is like a cute, fun outfit. I thought that this would be one of the like more difficult ones, A, to put together, and B, to pull off, mostly because of like just the ridiculous amount of glitter and just like show tuniness of like her aesthetic and outfit and stuff. But this feels so fun and cute, and like I actually really enjoy the pairing of the corset with these shorts, which I have never tried before. So bonus point of Lookbook is that we get to experiment with new combinations that I wouldn't have thought of otherwise. So this is my look for Eddie. So I just have like my regular hair. I just wore it to the side though to be able to better show off the fact that I am wearing this kind of choker thing that I made as his head wound. I was gonna paint some on, and then I was looking at this thing and I was like, wait, let me just do that. So much faster, so much cleaner. Now I don't need to like wash my hairline. Cool. I'm wearing this axe earring, and he has this slingshot that he wears as a necklace, and I don't have a slingshot, but I was looking at my jewelry and I have this piece of ginseng that I turned into a necklace when I was like 18, and I was like, that's kind of slingshot shaped and looks like wood, so we're pretending, just pretend with me. And then I think his leather vest is kind of like lined with cheetah print, so I decided to just wear a cheetah print tank top to incorporate that. And then I don't have a leather vest, so I'm just wearing one of my favorite little jackets that I've customized, and I added the white scarf because he has like a white scarf kind of tucked into the lapels of his. I've got a bunch of rings on. For makeup, I've just done red eyeshadow, red lip. For leg wear, I don't have blue jeans, so I'm just wearing black jeans, and I have these big old demonias that I got on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, this is my look for Eddie. Super fun. It's cool to wear my hair to the side, and I've never like worn this necklace like this, so yeah, good time. Pretty in my comfort zone. I like it. Feel like a cool biker dude. Alright, on to the next. Okay. This is my look for Dr. Scott, and hear me out, alright? So, I wanted to do just like messy, regular hair because I figured he doesn't really care. He's like a little bit of that like disheveled old man, genius professor look, so I decided to just go with that. Same with like no jewelry, nothing. He's living his life. He's got places to go and things to understand. I went with like my glasses and like neutrally dark makeup just to keep it, you know, together. This jacket, suit jacket, is Cage's. I don't think he wears tweed, but he does give me the vibe of being a tweed guy, so that's where we're going with this. I have my button-down shirt because he has a button-down shirt, and he also wears a tie, and this is the only tie I have, so we're making it work. Then, I know he's sitting in his wheelchair and has like a tartan blanket over his lap. To emulate that, I have chosen a tartan skirt, and my favorite Dr. Scott's, I think everyone's, is when he has like the leg moment. So in order to kind of like represent and emulate and kind of like call back to that, I decided to do a single stocking look. So I've like got the one thigh-high stocking and like the high heels call back to when he has like his like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling myself. And then the other leg is regular. I think he's wearing both stockings, but I wanted to do just the one to be emulating when he has the one leg up. I don't know if it works. Regardless, I think this is fun. Very out of my regular style, but it's very like business on the top, party on the bottom? I don't know, a different version of something for sure. That's for this. Now on to the next look. I kind of look like the Joker, but hear me out on this one, okay? The pool scene, after they've all been making out and like the makeup is smudged and they're like in their lingerie and like hair is wet and like all of that. Would that not be such a good group Halloween costume? You get all your friends, you put so much gel in your hair that it looks wet and you like mess up your makeup. You're ready to go, dude! To be fair, I can't take credit for this idea. When I was in high school, I used to listen to this podcast called Natch Beaut that was like a beauty podcast, and Jackie from it, she talked about doing this as a group costume. And ever since then I was like, you are so right! And I've always wanted to try to do like a look that's like the destroyed makeup of the pool scene with like, I feel like it looks stupid when you have bangs, with like the wet hair and like the everything. To be clear, this does not look good, but it does look like the scene from the show, does it not? So let me walk you through it. I took a shower, got my hair wet before filming, but I would say if you're going out to like a party in this look, slick your hair back with so much gel that like it looks wet and you're good. Then for makeup, I basically like looked at Susan Sarandon's makeup in the movie and then like applied a really rough version of that and then sprayed my face with a water bottle and like rubbed my mouth on my lipstick and then added a little bit more extra on because it was like really faded. So I feel like it looks like the part from the show. Again, I can't get the Joker allegations out of my head, especially like from a distance, but whatever. Then we've got the little latex corset because they're all wearing little corsets. I'm missing a feather boa. But to be fair, they probably didn't take the boas in the water, so we're fine. Got a little pair of lace booty shorts on, and then the garters, and the stockings, and the heels, and it's just like a good fun time. And maybe if you wanted to go for like a less disheveled version of this as a group costume, you could go as before they all go in the pool. But like, this is a fun look. I should do this for like one of the Rocky Horror like nights that I go. I was honestly like thinking of doing Frank this year instead, but like this is fun and like so unique. Like you never see anyone dressed up with this one, or like maybe you do, I don't know, I haven't seen it personally though. So yes, the pool scene, the rose tint to my world. I love it. Alright, so that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for sticking by and watching through. I hope it gave you some inspiration, whether for your own Rocky Horror looks or just general Halloween things or just outfits that you want to wear, whatever it might be. I hope that the autumn is treating you wonderfully, and I hope you have a great rest of the day or night or whenever it happens to be that you are watching this. Bye for now, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See you. Bye.